They locked their radar onto it. They followed it, and then all of a sudden it would move. And
unfortunately, over many years, the military sometimes does not respond well when an airman comes forward and says, I've seen something I cannot identify. And we want that era to stop. If an airman sees something that they cannot identify, we need to know what that is. We need to know if it's aircraft from a foreign adversary, such as Russia or China. And if it truly is unidentified, if it truly is unknown, we also need to know that.
By very credible sources. And so, what is it? We don't know.
Mr. Storch, in your current position as NSA Inspector General, are you familiar with the DoD's IG's ongoing assessment of the response from DoD components to the intrusions of unidentified aerial phenomenon into controlled DoD airspace, as well as UAP activity around naval and air operations? Further, do you think the NSA has been responsive to the DoD's IG inquiries?
Thank you for the question, Senator. I'm afraid that's not an issue with which I am currently familiar. However, if confirmed, I certainly am willing to look into that and to take any action that's appropriate.
Well, thank you. And if confirmed, can I have your commitment to sustain this comprehensive assessment until it reaches its appropriate conclusion, including the possibility of follow-on actions such as audits or investigations if the assessment recommends as much?
Well, again, I honestly am not familiar with that particular review, but as is typical, I think, across the IG community, when a new IG comes in, if they're pending matters, those would continue in the office, and it would be perfectly appropriate to examine them. And if I am confirmed, I can assure you that anything that's pending in the office, I'll give my best attention to. And if there's appropriate follow-up to be done, we'll do it.
Okay, so since you aren't familiar, can you please familiarize yourself with this issue and respond to both of those questions in writing before your confirmation, please?
Yes, ma'am.
The communications in the missile defense installation was shut down. Didn't happen once, more than once. We have things in ships at sea. These things in the water, what is that? There's nothing on radar, because why? Because the whole communication system on the ship's dead.